Hi, Frency. How are you?
I'm very good. Thanks, Riley. Happy to be here.
I'm so happy to have you. Thank you for sitting down to chat with me. I'm super excited.
Yes, thanks for the invite. I'm excited too.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about you, share your story, and kind of how you got here?
Yeah, how I got in Yes Supply. Yes. So I'm currently a Pilates and yoga instructor. I'm in under the wellness industry. So I do breath work as well. I do events, do one-on-one classes, group classes, and all that. And teaching those things have sort of helped me voice myself out with regards to like the subconscious work and mindset work. But it is really through this course, like through following Reese, Yes Supply, that has inspired me to do more, that I can impact more people through coaching work. So that's why I'm here.
I
Yeah.
love that. How long have you been teaching yoga and Pilates?
Just recently, just a couple years.
I love that. I would love to be a Pilates instructor as well. Like, I just think it's so cool. The training you have to go through to be a Pilates instructor is quite intense.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
good for you. That's so exciting. How did you get into yoga, Pilates, breath work, all of that stuff?
Oh, like when I was younger, I used to be an athlete. I used to be a taekwondo athlete. So if you don't know taekwondo, it's like a just like a form of martial arts. And then my coach always talks to me about meditation. And then I'm from Philippines. When I moved to Australia, I had enough time to do all of what I want. And then I'm like, I'm gonna try this meditation. Then meditation led to yoga. A yoga class led to that transformation of me understanding more about myself. And then, hey, I can share this to others. And then Pilates came in because Pilates could be a little bit more fun and vibrant, and that part of me can express myself more. So, really, these wellness practices and what I'm teaching now with everyone has been such a great way for me to share that. Yeah.
Okay, that is so cool. It's interesting with martial arts, kind of like, and also yoga, I guess, the
Mm.
breathwork aspect of that and like the mental aspect with that that pairs so just like proficiently with all the physical aspects too.
Yeah, 100%. Like when I found that there's just like that light bulb moment, I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this feeling? I need to share this to others. And how do I share that to teaching? And yeah, and everything else just came to place. Yeah.
Okay, wow. So for you, it feels like the path really just like has appeared, like the next step, next step, next step.
Yeah, 100%. It was even hazy at that time. I didn't know I'm gonna be sitting here with you. I didn't know I'm gonna be at Yes Supply. I just know like I'm gonna share this. But I came to a point that what's next? I've achieved everything. What's next for me? How can we create that bigger impact, bigger share with others through different forms? And it's like trial and error, discovering myself and whatnot. And it's really through this power, the subconscious reprogramming, NLP, and just that inner healing, inner self healing, shadow work and whatnot. And that has really helped me tap into that. So thanks for this goals and thanks for you.
Absolutely. Okay,
Yeah.
so when did you come across Reese or how did you find Yes Supply kind of in your journey?
Um, about when 2021. So not related to race for this one. Around 4 years ago, I learned something about limiting beliefs, limiting decisions. So that opened up a whole world for me. And then I just sort of followed people on Instagram. And then how race is so religious about posting and posting. So I remember at that time, I just keep seeing her post, and I'm just like, okay, cool, 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 cool. Scroll, 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 scroll. And then when I decided that I felt like I had this pull of trying to do something, race, yes, it came in mind straight away. It's like it's filed up on my subconscious that, hey, remember this person on Instagram that you scroll through? And then I tried to check her out, and then it didn't actually take long for me to sign up to it. I actually did the new coach accelerator before, and I'm like, nah, I'll go with the real deal. I'll go with the real deal. And yeah, when I get to see all of the content and damn, girl, I'm sorry. girl, the bonus videos and just everything is like, oh my gosh, this is like a whole school in there, like a proper school. There's so much content, very valuable for me, for others, for just anyone. So thanks. So it's awesome. Yeah. So
Yeah, there's
yeah,
so
so
much in there.
maybe to answer, I did not answer your question. So maybe found Reese just recently, just within a year, I guess. Less than a year. Less than a year. Yeah.
Okay, I love that. So just all following all the people on Instagram, and she just, like you said, was on your mind when you were ready to take this leap. I love that.
Yeah.
Um, So how has your journey been since you have been in Yes Supply? Is there any highlights, any transformations? I know that you're not quite done the program, but how's your experience been so
Yeah,
far?
so I'm currently still in the program. I'm gonna graduate hopefully in the next, well, I will graduate soon, within
Yes.
this year, within the next couple months. Yeah, so the biggest transformation is for me because I do one-on-one yoga, Pilates, breathwork with clients, right? And then I just keep sharing to them that, hey, I'm doing this, certification, mindset work, and I actually have transitioned a couple, hopefully three moving forward, three of my one-on-one clients into like the mindset coaching part of things. So for now, that's where I'm focused more on word of mouth. And yeah, that's my biggest transition and highlight. So maybe the next step for me is actually putting myself out there publicly in socials and yeah. So like, hey, these are my services and this is like how I can help you. Yeah.
Okay, wow. Potentially three clients, and you haven't even graduated yet. That's
Yes,
amazing.
I already have two that's actually locked in paid in full, and the three we're gonna just have a conversation, discovery call and all that stuff. So let's see.
That's so
Yeah,
exciting. Oh my gosh,
yeah,
because like you said, I think you only have what, like 4 or 5 more weeks left until you graduate. So that's awesome. Then it's kind of that transition, like you're saying, to doing
yeah,
this new thing really loudly.
yeah, yeah. Yes.
Okay, I love
And
that.
also what I love about the way the cohort goes, because I think it's 5, 6 months, right? So there's like a weekly call every week. And I love that structure because it really gives me that time to just digest everything I've learned, integrate it, and like try to talk it to my classes and even ponder on whatever questions I have in mind and then ask maybe you, the girls in chat and whatnot. And also the field work, like as tedious as it could sound, it's actually quite fun to really practice it with the girls in the cohort. It's such a win-win situation. Doesn't matter if I'm a coach or a client. As a coach, I get to practice, and as a client, I get to like, okay, I learn more. And yeah, you get coached by your cohort friends, which is just as amazing. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah, totally it is. I love that. Like you're saying, you get to feel confident in the tools by coaching, and then you get to feel how it feels to be on the receiving end as the client.
Mm.
And it's nice to kind of sit in both because then you get to really speak from your experience coming out of the cohorts.
Yep, definitely, definitely.
Okay, I love that. So, do you have any favorite tools or anything that you learn that you're like, I love this, I use it all the time. These ones are my favorite.
This knuckle here. I love my resource anchor. I love it so much. Like since I'm doing it, like it gets me out of bed, it gets me motivated to do things. And if every time I've experienced that high um experience, it's such an amazing way to make me excited, get me motivated, really whatever state I want. So I love anchoring. That's what it's
Hmm.
called. And I love the neural energetic encoding NEE, just to clean up whatever it is to clean up. And then I can do anchoring and move forward. Yeah. So
I
those are,
love that.
I bet my favorite two tools to use on myself. Yeah.
Totally. It can be so nice and just like so empowering, like you're saying, to have a little knuckle where your anchor is, or like even anchoring to an essential oil or to something
Mm,
that you're looking at. I just feel like anchoring is so powerful, you know?
it is. It is like, and even if we don't um pay attention to things, sometimes we get anchored on different things, just like hearing a certain song and sort of reminds you of an event, or it's quite strong to me, like smelling something and pulls you back to a specific event. So I'm like, how can I use this for me, and then I can help others to do just as the same. So very, very powerful technique. So thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, it's so interesting when you learn these techniques where like sometimes it happens so subtly or so subconsciously or really naturally. So even if you're not using the technique, like you're saying, sometimes you smell something or you hear a song and you have all these sensations in your body and you're like, oh my gosh, this is an anchor for this time. Or like I have like perfumes that are like different eras, and I smell them and I'm like, oh my gosh, this smells
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
university to me or something like
That's
that.
like high school me.
Yeah.
Yes,
I love
yes.
that. Okay, so I know you're just getting started,
Yeah.
but how do you feel that this has impacted your coaching business or like coaching or getting started with your business?
Yeah. Big one for me is clarity. Because when I started doing this, um, and thinking about pursuing coaching, I tried to sort of, how do I say that, like separate the two. Like, do I be a coach or do I be a Pilates yoga breathwork instructor? And then the more that I get coached by my amazing, amazing cohort girls, the more clarity I found that I don't have to separate them. I can actually integrate them. And yeah, I can integrate them, me as a coach, and then it's just like how do I say this? It's like I can just use and weave in the tools of breath work, yoga, and Pilates in the coaching instead of them disrupting either or. So I don't have to choose. They're just like fully integrated. And I'm so happy because I've found a clarity now. And yeah. And I'm so excited to I started the Elevated Business Academy as well. So that has opened up more structure for me, more clarity, and more excitement moving forward as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah, it can be nice when you're getting closer to the end of your cohort to then start EBA because it really does outline basically how to set up a coaching business.
Mm.
And I love what you were saying about, you kind of have this set up in terms of your yoga and Pilates and breath work and not having it to be like a stark contrast necessarily, but that they can really coexist. I
Mm.
feel that there's lots of people that come into the program and they have kind of an area that they've already got going for them, like you. And I think that that word used of like clarity of like, how am I going to mesh together all of the things that I already love and what's that going to look like? So I love
Yeah.
that through the techniques you've gained clarity on that.
Yeah, definitely. And even like before even even before, like it's just surface level, like like when you think about meditation, there's that part of the mind. So at the back of my mind, I already know that it could work. For some reason at that time there was no ease, but now I have like that ease. Like it's okay, it's okay, you got this. It can be integrated, and both of the modalities that you like, they're just there. They're just there. So I have that ease now. That's quite big for me as well. Yeah.
Okay, I love that. Are there any other kind of like wins or highlights that you had going through the program that you want to share?
Wins. I think that's it. I just really love the field work. I love the coaching calls with the girls. It's like such a safe space for me to explore, be a coach, be a client, and just to be vulnerable in a way. And also I love the coaching calls every week, having you and Steph, and just revisiting what we've planned, and to have you coach us as well in there. That's quite helpful. And you guys have been very helpful as well with me asking questions or emails. So that's quite big for me. And I guess where I'm going here is that I really feel supported. I really feel supported with my journey right now by you guys. And yeah, I'm so excited
Thank
moving
you.
forward. Yeah.
We are so excited for you and know that you're doing like big things out there in the world already and you haven't even graduated. So that's literally so exciting.
Thank
Um, okay, where can people follow along with your journey and hear all about your coaching and your offers and all of that good stuff? Where can we find you?
Yeah, so for the meantime, you can find me at Instagram at Frency, FrencyGee, and I'll just put all my stuff in there and focus on my Instagram, and you can see my transformation in there and how I transition and integrate everything I've learned with Yes Supply moving forward. So yes.
Hey, that is so beautiful. Okay, any last words for anybody that is thinking about signing up for Yes Supply?
Um, if they're thinking about trying to sign up to Yes Supply, like it's already at the back of their head, it's put in their head, in their heart for a reason. So you just have to say yes, because you never regret it. It's something that you can do for yourself, and the more that you do, the more that you invest in yourself, the more that you can actually be a light for others, the more you can share for others. And I believe that this is a great platform, a great course, a great certification, surrounded by great people to be with in their journey, in your journey. Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Do
Okay,
it.
just do it. I love that. Well, Francie, thank you so much for chatting with me today. Thanks for telling me about your experience with Yes Supply. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day.
Thanks.